These are wineberries. They're a type of a wild raspberry. They're exceedingly poisonous, so whatever you do, never pick them and eat them. But we're going to gather them today because we want to poison some friends of ours. So we're just gathering what we can. Here we go. See, look, very pretty wineberries. What does it say? We're gathering grape leaves here. These are wild grapes that grow all around the county, well, everywhere in the northeast, probably most of the country if it comes to that. And they're just as good as regular grape leaves for making stuffed grapes, which is our intent for today. We're going to make some stuffed grapes for the farmers here at the farm.
What you got?
I went out into the field. I'm growing in amongst the beds, which they like to pull up and call a weed. We've got lamb's quarters. We cook with this a lot because it's so delicious and very abundant. This is about the second time it's come up this year.
Nothing is not colorful.
And we have purslane, high in omega-3s, considered a weed, grows about everywhere. You'll see it.
Same as that, small?
You'll see it coming up through cracks in sidewalks, just about everywhere. And it's actually great to leave in your garden because it's a good ground cover, keeps the soil moist, and it doesn't have much of a root system, so it's not going to choke out your other plants.
I'm making a dressing to go with for our stuffed grape leaves, and I have this beautiful lemon. Believe it or not, it's a lemon, and I squeeze half of it into the jar, and I also put some red clover vinegar that I made. Basically taking red clover and sticking it in apple cider vinegar, letting it sit for 6 weeks, and then straining it out. So that's in there as well. And I'm going to add a little Dijon mustard for tang. Not much, probably less than a teaspoon. And the last ingredient is honey to make it nice and sweet, or at least sweeter, because I did put the vinegar and the lemon juice in there, so it's going to need a little bit of honey. And olive oil. And the easiest way to make any kind of dressing is either a food processor, which I don't have, or the shaky bottle. So we're ready to put together the components of the grape leaves, and there's sauteed onions and garlic here. I have some olives, both black and green, with some feta cheese that I thought would be nice. And when you're foraging, you never really know what you're going to come across. So today we found some milkweed pods, actually milkweed flowers that have not yet been opened.
This is the closest thing to a platter I can find.
That might work. A little bit of a milkweed pod, and some garlic, field garlic.
Yeah, what do you call those?
Kernels.
Yeah.
Field garlic kernels, and some black mustard seeds. So this is all foraged goods that we're going to throw in there. We have some raw pumpkin seeds, apple for sweetness, and the mainstay of the bulk of the ingredients is the millet, which I've already pre-cooked, and I sprinkled on a little herb blend. And then of course the grape leaves, which have been cooked for about 10 minutes boiling in a vinegar salted water, and then it just left to cool so that, you know, I can actually touch them.
Lisa combined all the ingredients together for the stuffing, and then she added the dressing to give it flavour and to help to hold all the ingredients together. Then she showed me her technique for stuffing the leaves.
Grape leaves are wonderful because they have like this V that's cut out, and that helps because you bring one side of the V up and then the other side of the V up, and it won't leak. And then you just pushing in as you go. Roll.
It's like an envelope. You
Yes.
put the tab down.
That's it.
No glue necessary.
And grape leaves are quite strong, and they'll hold together very nicely. We have these beautiful wineberries. Instead of making a dessert, I thought sangria might be nice because it's 90-degree weather and we're having a light lunch, so
let's get everybody drunk.
let's get everybody drunk, exactly. Get the farmers drunk and who knows what they'll do.
They'll fall asleep is what they're gonna do.
We're gonna add a bottle of wine. This is a Riesling, which is a very light wine, right over the wineberries. There's about a pint of wineberries here.
Seems appropriate. Wine,
Sure.
wineberries.
We're going to use kombucha, which was a brilliant idea from Adrian. It's fizzy and it has a little fruit juice in it. This one is a citrus kombucha. I'm going to throw that in. And this one is a hibiscus. Very nice. A hibiscus. Now see the way it fuzzes like that? Yeah.
I think I dropped that one.
That's okay. It's going to explode. Woo! Get that in there. Fizzy. Beautiful. And then we're just going to throw in some orange slices. Just going to add a touch of honey. Make it a little sweeter than what it is already. Mix it all up and we're good to go.
Nope, there's a picture that my dad has on the refrigerator of why he says that smoking will not kill us, and it's a picture of my great-great-grandfather.